where I tell you that whatever you believe is possible, and I can prove it. Years ago, I said to someone on my team, I want to learn more about TikTok. I think I would love TikTok. And she said, no, that's for 8 to 11-year-olds. That's not for you. Years later, I said to someone I was in a relationship with, I think I might be an influencer. And they said, lol, you're a well-known woman, but lol. And then, not so long ago, I said to someone, I really think this Sports Illustrated thing is really empowering. Like, I'm loving what they're doing. And this person on my team said, yeah, no, they're not going to want you. People have seen you in a bathing suit and you're not what they're looking for. So you do you, because only you know. And if you let other people define your boundaries, that's only as far as you will go. Make the impossible happen for you. Love you guys. Have a good day. The night before Sports Illustrated swimsuit dinner. This is a bathing suit and a cover-up, but when in Rome, do as the Sports Illustrated supermodels do. So this is Pat Bowe. This is Veronica Beard. These are Jimmy Choo. Have a good night.
What?
Am I too old to be here?
No, of course not.
Does it look weird that I'm here?
No, not at all.
There are so many things I could say about the Sports Illustrated experience. I didn't know much going into it. I mean, I know it's a magazine, and I know that once a year they do a swimsuit issue. What I didn't know is what the culture is like there. And I didn't know who 90% of the women were. I will tell you that the resounding theme and culture is women supporting women, which is something that so many women cosplay and perform. Like, they just say that term. I've been in many female environments and photo shoots and TV shows and so many things, and I have never seen the level of female support that I experienced here. Like, there were women that went out of their way to just be like, no, I want to talk to you about your walk. No, what are you going to do? You look this, you look good. Like, but not just compliments, just like helping and supporting and genuinely wanting other women to win. Like, it was, and it makes you want other women to win, and it's contagious. And I have to say, that was, as much as the runway show was really fun, it was so fun. And I was nervous, and like, actually, it's not true. I wasn't nervous. I was aware of my age. I was aware that I'm not a model, and there are a lot of models, they're professional models. And I was just like, am I going to stick this landing or make an absolute fool of myself and embarrass you guys? You know, like, you just can't get caught in the middle. You either like just try to walk nicely or, you know, commit to the bit, or even the middle would not be good. Like, being like, oops, like, so that was all great, but that was not the thing that really I took away. I could not believe some of these women. Like, some of these women are chef's kiss. I can't wait to tell you about it. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me, and it's been really interesting. So a few miserable people said, what would your daughter say? And I know, because the Peanut just FaceTimed me, and she said, Mama, she said, I saw you did so good. I'm like, later I said, I did well. And she said, you did so good. She said, you have such a cute tush, Mama. And she said, you look like you were 30 years old. And it was so sweet. So we know how my daughter would feel. And you know what? She's at an age where kids are hormones, and they're developing, and it's the skin and it's the bodies, and they're not used to their new bodies, and they're not comfortable in their own skin. And other kids can be so cruel that, like, the spirit of that show, I you know, she was with her best friend because we're moving, and so she was spending the weekend and her last weekend of school with her friends, which I wanted for her. But like, I wish she were there with this group, because like the body positivity and the women like owning their bodies, like really just like beyond like embodying their bodies was so amazing. And I want that for her. Like, she has the most beautiful body, and I want to be on that runway with her, you know, like showing her what that was like. I'm so happy. Okay, so I guess we have to discuss what I looked like on that runway because the internet is so fascinated with my age, my weight, my face, my hair. Listen, I can tell you with great certainty that every woman that was with me on that stage did not look that way 2 hours prior, okay? It was everybody's job, and that's what goes on in Hollywood and the entertainment industry and the images that you and your daughters see of women, of Kim Kardashian, of Beyonce, of J-Lo, of every famous person, that there is a lot of work that goes into that, a lot of glam, a lot of contouring, a lot of lighting, a lot. And for me, I've never been vain. I had a man once tell me, you are the least vain person I have ever met. I am not overly fixated on looks. My mother was stunning, and she used to go to the dry cleaners in overalls and never wore makeup. I don't wear makeup because I believe in being healthy and good skin, and I believe in there's a time for everything. If we go in, we go hard, but otherwise, I like to stay home, and we do it or we don't. But I'm not wearing makeup 365 days a year or on an airplane or in an airport. I look like a train wreck most of the time. That's me. That's what I want. So then I can go out last Saturday night and be like, hi, we got it, women. But here's the most important thing. I did not crash diet. I don't go to a gym. I don't have a workout. I walk on the beach. Everything I do has balance. I self-regulate. So I have a good relationship with food and exercise. It wasn't always that way. This is not that I have a good metabolism or just good genes, because I used to be 25 pounds heavier in my early 30s. Why? Because I was fixated and obsessed, because I would binge and then starve. I would eat out of self-loathing and being lonely or nobody loves me after being drunk, and then I would drink juice. It was like this, and many of you have that noise, but I created the term food noise, and there's exercise noise, because it's that inside your mind that's saying I was good, I was bad, I have to exercise tomorrow, I have to kill myself tomorrow because I wasn't good yesterday. I don't have that. What I do is have, today is beautiful out, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do this for myself and give myself a beach walk, or I'm going to eat healthy during this meal because the last meal I ate a little crappy, or the last few days I feel a little crappy. My body is natural. My body is natural. I don't do weights, and the reason my body is natural is because the exercise that I do and have always done for my body is natural. I'll go months without exercise and definitely days without doing anything, but I always come back to it. I have a good relationship with it, and I have a good relationship with food, because it's the obsession, it's the extremes, it's the binging, it's the emotions, it's the noise that is why we are struggling. And I want you to allow yourselves to have, but not beat yourselves up when you do indulge. And I want you to have a good relationship with food and exercise, and that doesn't mean being screamed at in a gym or beating yourself up and telling yourself that you have to kill yourself. You don't. It's healthier to just be healthy. Okay.
Why is everyone acting weird towards me?
No, we're not. You're chill. Come on.
No, seriously. Why is everyone acting?
Guess what it is? It is time for the commotion for the glotion. This is my blinged out glotion. It's lightweight and it's not sticky. It also doesn't get all over everything.
Almost like a serum.
Yes, and it's under $14. There's no better body glow. She knew about it, and she's like the swimwear lady makeup artist. They're all a little jelly that she's doing my makeup, but that's okay. Look it. Yeah, I love being a L'Oreal Paris partner. It's the best. I need to be covered, I need to be glowy, I need to be tan, and I need to be sexy. You're welcome.